What's up, snow flea?
Snow flea. Gross. Gross.
Didn't you see the news report about snow fleas?
No.
People all over Detroit were freaking out because they would go outside with all this snow and they would see tons of these little black bugs jumping around in the snow.
Gross.
They're called snow fleas.
That's all we need.
They're completely harmless. They don't eat anything. They're not actually fleas. They're little springtails. They just eat like old leaves and stuff like that. And then when it gets too cold, they go crazy and jump around on the snow.
That's not me. I'm like a snow hibernating bear in a cave all alone.
Snow worm.
I feel like I'm going a little bit nuts. I was doing okay. And then in the last week or two, I feel a little weird. I have like shining energy. It occurred to me, I'm like, all I do, I get up, I feed the dog, I change his water, I watch a fucking something on TV, I go on my phone, I go to bed. Then I wake up, I feed the dog. It's like, it keeps going. I'm like, I just do this every day until the sun comes back. It's fucking weird. It has me feeling weird.
I wake up, I make the thing, I do the thing.
Yes. Just me on a typewriter in here going fucking nuts.
Well, it was very weird for me this week because I just got back from the Queen Mary event that I did, and it's super strange because I left at Los Angeles on Monday morning, and it was 65 degrees and sunny out, and then 4 hours later I got off the plane and it was 7 degrees.
Yeah.
With a wind chill of -12.
Yeah, it's no joke here right now. It's like our winters the last few years have been so chill, and this one is like awful.
And of course, no one, it snowed and I wasn't here to shovel. So, my whole lawn house surround was just a tundra.
I know. You texted me, you're like, how is it? And I showed you a picture out front. I'm like, it's not great. I knew you were going to have to shovel too.
Yes, it was very, very exciting. But it was super fun.
Well,
Go
you
ahead.
went to if people don't know, they just hear Queen Mary. They don't know. You have to
Yeah,
talk.
I was going to get into it.
Yeah, say what it is.
Of course, I'm going to. Queen Mary is one of the most allegedly haunted ships in the world, and it's not really a boat it's still a boat, but it's
Yeah.
dry docked. It's like cemented into the water, so it doesn't go anywhere. And it's a big hotel and a resort, and took movie stars back in the 30s and 40s all over the place, and during World War II, it transported troops and prisoners, and there have been a bunch of deaths on there, both like accidental and not accidental. And it was in rough shape for a long time, like it was falling apart. And now they've pumped millions of dollars into it, and it looks really good in some spaces.
Yeah, I like when I've only been there once, but the dock, or not, it's not called the dock. I don't know, when you walk in, like the promenade or
Yeah.
whatever it is that goes around the whole ship, it definitely feels like Titanic. It feels very fancy and beautiful.
Even though it was technically bigger than the Titanic.
Really?
Yeah.
It is pretty big.
It is pretty big. But it's crazy to see millions of dollars of renovations on this really old boat. And then in my room, the bathrooms, they tell you that the rooms are historic. And that way they get around updating all the rooms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We, as people who stay in haunted hotels all the time, you have to get used to a tiny ass room and a tiny ass bathroom because that's how stuff was.
Yeah, and so my bathroom next to the toilet, it looks like a gear shift that you have to pull really hard to flush the toilet.
What? Yikes.
I will tell you this. Thanks to everybody that came to this event. Shout out to all the Pates that came to the event, because for me, this was one of the funnest, silliest. There was so much literally screaming and laughter, and it was all Pate based. We hung out and it was just nonstop laughing. And I think it was just this, everything in the world is on fire to such a degree that being around people that you love and trust, we all just breathe the sigh of relief, and then we're just howling in laughter at each other. So it was very healing and wonderful and loving and great. And I had to host the 2 nights of ghost investigations, and of course they put me out on the deck of the ship. So I basically just told scary stories to everybody, but we also had access to the what's called the quarantine deck, where when people are on the boat and they got tuberculosis and stuff, they had to go down in the deck. So people investigated down there and said there was all kinds of weird knocks and rattles, and oh my gosh, it was so fun. I had fun. I hope everybody else had fun.
Bro, every time you called me, it was so fucking loud. Like people around you were just like hooting and hollering. I was like, I can't even hear you. And then I don't even know. Listen, this is so out of your character. You call me, and I don't even know why the fuck I answered because I never answer the phone. But you call me, and then you go hi, and then someone else gets on the phone, and it's just a stranger. And I thought you were putting me on the phone with someone that we both know. And they talked, and I go, I don't recognize your voice. And they're like, no, I'm just, what's his name? Danny?
Danny.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, what's up? And he's just like talking. And then he says all this nice stuff about how he's listened to the podcast and he loves my stories and whatever. And he loves us. And it was so nice. And then I go, okay, bye. And then I thought you were going to get back on the phone and you just, that was it. I'm like, where did he go? He just calls out of nowhere to put me on the phone with a stranger, and then he hung up. Like, it was so weird, but it was cute. And that wasn't the only time. You kept like, well, you called me another time, and all the other Patreons got on the phone and they're like, we love you, blah blah blah. Okay, bye. I'm like, this is so funny. I'm like, I feel so involved.
The first night where we have like the meet and greet where everybody like gets to meet all the speakers and stuff like that. The first person at my table was Danny and his partner. And he had just discovered the podcast and had binge listened to every episode.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine.
And the first thing he said to me, he was like, oh my God, John Tenney, it's like so nice to meet you. I just binged your whole podcast. I just became a huge fan. You need to call Jessica right now. And I was like, okay.
You're like, I'm just going to do whatever you want. You're like, I got the time. And she definitely has the time because she's in her house going crazy like The Shining. So let's just give her a ring a ding.
Yeah, she's just wake up, feed dog, wake up.
Yeah, wake up. All work, no play makes Jess a doll boy.
It was very silly, but
it was so funny. Because I know we know people out there. So when they got on the phone, I'm like, I don't recognize this voice. And then he's just like, you don't know me. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, I think he said I'm Danny's. What is he said like I'm Danny Nobody.
It was so funny, but it was already funny, and then it made it funnier because you just didn't come back. You were just gone.
Just hung up.
Like, okay,
just boop boop boop.
I know. I was like, that was crazy. They're going crazy out there. And then yeah, the other call with all the Patreons yelling, that was crazy too. I couldn't hear shit. You're like, I can't hear anything. We love you.
I will tell you, there were a lot of drinks at that Queen
I
Mary
could
event.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the sound, listen, first of all, it's funny because last time me and you talked, we both told each other that we were going to stop drinking.
Yeah.
And I am drinking right now.
Yep.
And you drank all weekend.
Yeah, mine lasted, when I said I wasn't going to drink anymore, it lasted 3 days.
I know.
You got little joys, little whatever's getting you through.
We really do barely drink though. But any fucking way, my point was the sound right now of how good it sounds to stand outside with oh, bro. I can't even put into words.
There were 10 of us, all paid,
Yeah.
and we were in that observation deck bar on the Queen Mary. The Queen Mary has a deck inside that's all brass and chrome and wood and stuff. And there was nobody sitting outside. And I was like, why don't we just get a table outside? It's 60 degrees. Half of us are going to places that are like 10 degrees or less.
For the next 2 months.
Yes.
I know.
And so it was really beautiful to sit outside and just have drinks and laugh with friends. And then on Friday, before the events began and stuff, my friend Liam and his wife Robin came and hung out like all day and showed us, because his name's Liam Lynch and his wife is Robin McCauley, and she's a painter and he's a musician. They got married on the Queen Mary. I met him in person for the first time on the Queen Mary. Mm-hmm. So I said, I've got a few hours, come and hang out with me and all my friends. So he came out and Robin came with him, and they ghost hunt that ship all the time. Mm-hmm. So they took us down into the engine room where they ghost hunt and have heard voices and seen like weird, Robin one time saw like a weird squiggly blob like octopus up in the corner of the room, and then it like came down the wall and went under the door, and yeah, like crazy times.
Like a shadow figure octopus?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then we all hung out, and it was glorious and wonderful, and this event was so good for my soul to like see happy people. We kept circumnavigating because, like, of course, like, we're also humans. So, like, the conversation would start to get, like, super serious and dark. And then, like, one of us would have to say something about, like, somebody's butthole or, like, just to get the... just to get it back on track. You know what I mean? Like, let's just not be too serious right now.
Yeah, it's actually like weird. Like I noticed that the other day because like for instance, Tammy from Hollywood Paranormal, a friend of ours, like she's been posting videos like normal, and she looks so fucking like moisturized and happy, and she can go outside, and I'm like, I'm suffocating.
Right.
Like y'all don't understand how life shuts down in winter states. You can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. Nobody does anything. You don't want to go anywhere because you don't want to get sick or fuck up your car or drive in the ice. And I'm like, people have all of this time, and then we like are so limited. It's hard to explain. It's crazy.
Yep.
I'm like, why are we here?
Even one of the days, like I've been to the Queen Mary a number of times and I have never taken advantage of it. But Saturday afternoon, I had like a few hours with nothing to do. And then there's a shuttle that runs from the Queen Mary to downtown Long Beach for free.
Dang.
And so like I just walked over and got on the shuttle and then walked around downtown Long Beach and saw people like having drinks and wandering around. And then, eventually got back on the bus and went back to the Queen Mary. And I was just like at home.
Ugh.
Like I wouldn't have seen anyone.
No. This doesn't have anything to do with anything, but I had the creepiest thing happen the other night.
Did someone see you with their eyes?
No, no. No one has seen me, but I hope I don't have another existential crisis. But it was funny though too. Speaking of that, because people did write to me and be like, "I know exactly what you're saying." I'm like, I knew that you guys would. But anyway, the other night I get my groceries delivered because I just don't like going places, and it's easier. And I've done it for literally a million years now. So anyway, I had a weird thing. Okay, we were supposed to get the bad snowstorm on Sunday, so I did a grocery delivery on Saturday to like get supplies. Someone did the creepiest thing. You guys who get grocery deliveries will understand this. Somebody took my order, acted like they found all the items, and then came here, took a creepy picture of my fucking house, like they dropped off the groceries and there was no grocery. They didn't bring them. So they either didn't do the shop at all and then took a picture of my house, or they did the shop, took a picture of my house, and then kept all my fucking groceries.
Oh, wow.
That's so creepy. And of course, sorry, it was a man. I saw their little picture and I'm like, here we go. Because you guys know men are literally, on all of these services, men are the worst shoppers. The other day, a guy brought me a head of cabbage instead of a head of lettuce, and a head of cabbage weighs like 6 fucking pounds. How did you not know that was an iceberg? Iceberg weighs like 3 ounces. Any fucking way. So then I had to get on the chat and get all my money back. And then, like a dick, I looked like a dick. They rescheduled my delivery for the next day during the snowstorm.
Ugh.
So then I had to get on the chat and be like, I'm so fucking sorry. It looks like I did this. I didn't do it. And somebody was creepy and they stole my groceries and took a picture of my house.
Ugh.
That was my weekend. Isn't that weird? Why would you do it? What is that scam? They're going to catch you. They're going to take the money back. Where do you think you get the money?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or do you get that? I don't fuck. Maybe they just went and took not even the groceries that I wanted. They just got all their own groceries and then they went home.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but it was creepy as fuck. That's a new scam to me. I'm like, that has never happened.
I was so tired at the Queen Mary that I was like, because everybody was door dashing food and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not even the Pates know this. I wanted to save something for the episode. I door dashed Taco Bell while I was there.
Mm-hmm.
I never reset my address, so it just came to my house in Royal.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have went and got it. Damn it. I would have went and plucked it. I've done that. I've put it at the, during, I forget when it was, but during something, I accidentally sent it to my dad's house. I was like, fuck. God, because it was the last place that I ordered pizza on my phone. I was like, fuck.
One more final shout out from the Queen Mary event. The last time I did a 10-10-10 every month, for people who don't know, I do a live stream for Pates at 10 p.m. on the 10th. But the last time I did a 10-10-10, I talked about Avon products, and the only one that I ever really liked was back in the 70s and 80s, they had this ghost lip balm.
Cute.
And it came inside of a plastic glow-in-the-dark ghost whose name was Gilroy the Ghost. And I kept making jokes because when you put the lip balm in the ghost, you have to shove it up his ghost hole in the bottom.
Oh boy, hashtag ghost hole.
And friend, travel buddy Cooper found one in mint in box and brought it to
Oh
the Queen
my
Mary. I
God.
lost my shit. It was
Oh
the
my
greatest
God.
thing in the world. Thanks, Cooper. You're the best.
That is so cute. I love a treasure. We do love vintage things.
So the Gilroy the Ghost was the best thing, but I will tell you, flying home from LA
Mm.
on the plane, you could tell who was from Detroit going to Detroit and who was from Los Angeles going to Detroit, because like as soon as the plane started to like land and like taxi up to the doors where you get out of the plane, we all magically appeared hats and gloves and stuff like out of our coats, and everybody else was like in shorts and like Crocs and stuff like
Oh
that.
no.
And when that door opened to go through the walkway into the airport, it was immediately 0 degrees and people were screaming, except for everybody from Detroit. We were all like, yeah, we knew. We knew what we were
Bro,
walking into.
I had this realization earlier today because I had just gotten out of the shower. I had a towel on my head and a hoodie on, and it had snowed a tiny bit. And I went out on the back porch with fucking slippers on and a broom and brushed off the steps with wet hair and a hoodie on. And it's literally 10. It's 10 degrees. I'm like, I have morphed into a different kind of human. It didn't even affect me. It didn't even feel cold. I'm like, I'm just not alive anymore.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We're like bats. I don't fucking know what's going on. Like evolution has done a thing and it doesn't affect me anymore.
And in California on, I think it was Friday night, it was like 60 degrees or something, or 59 degrees. And everyone from California had on like full jackets, scarves. They were telling me about how it's been so cold this winter. I was like, get out of town, please.
They would just come here and cry. I will say this is the first winter in a while, though, where I'm actually like doing the things you're supposed to do. I never, ever, yeah, and you know this, I never wear a scarf. I never wear gloves. I never layer. I never do anything. And this winter, I'm actually like wearing a scarf and gloves when I go out. And I'm like, oh, it's not even cold. Like when you do the things, I can't feel it.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine what they make these items for.
Plus, you're also starting to roll into your old lady stage.
Well, so I have to wear, I am not, first of all, and then I have to wear, so that means I have a scarf and gloves.
Yeah.
Whatever. Whatever. I get very cranky when I'm fucking freezing. So it's good for everybody if I just put the things on so I don't kill anyone.
Does Toad have a little coat or anything?
He does. He has hoodies, he has coats, he has scarves. He doesn't have boots because I don't think he would not fuck with that.
Yeah, I get
He's
it.
doing really good though, because it's been brutal out. And he goes really fast and he comes back and he doesn't complain or anything.
Good man, baby.
He's a good man, baby. He's doing really good. He is, I can tell though he's depressed. Like we need walks. He's not stoked. Today especially, like he's not doing great.
Yeah.
He needs fun. And his window keeps freezing over and he can't see anything and he gets sad.
I was going to say, that's got to be the biggest bummer for him.
It is. And I swear to you, that's when I started feeling nuts. Because when we can't see out our windows, then I feel crazy. You can't just not have a window. I literally feel like I'm in a box. Both of us are a little bit nuts right now.
You're saying that to me, who late last year painted my windows in my bedroom black, solid black.
You painted the window?
I painted the windows black.
I don't know why that sounds kind of good right now, though.
Let me tell you, none of the light blocking shades and stuff were working, and I was like, "Fuck this!" And I just painted the windows black, and it is heaven now up there.
That's like you must look very murdery. That must look really murdery.
When the guys came to do my roof, they had to go upstairs and like look at the roof from those windows, and I was like, "Oh, I have to actually open them because they're painted black." And I saw the guy's face like,
Ew. Yeah. Ew. Ew. Dateline windows. Any fucking way. A crazy thing that happened in the last few days is a stupid billionaire bought TikTok and it's all fucked up. And I just wanted to say that people, listen, you guys, you probably think it's just for kids and it's people dancing and it's fucking Mr. Beast and it's whatever. It's Jake Paul, whatever the fuck you think it is. This is a problem. This TikTok being compromised and Twitter being compromised is a real problem. Like, I know if you're not on it, you think it's stupid, but when you're on it, it's almost all news. It's people talking to each other. It's people in small cities going, this is what's happening here. And this is our only way of getting the news out. And it's animal shelters who get a shit ton of funding, and homeless people who get their lives changed because of one TikTok. It's like, it's such an important communication tool, and now it's been compromised. And like, those are two of the biggest ones. What do we have left? Instagram and Facebook, and those are pretty much compromised too. And then what? Like, if anything important happens, if there's anything that we need to get to each other as citizens, we're completely shut off. It's like really bad. So like, if you hear people making a joke of it, it's not really a joke, and you should probably take it seriously and vote for people who don't support monopolies and all of the bad things that are happening. And that's another reason why AI sucks, because they're trying to show you fake stuff so that you don't believe that anything real is real. That's a problem.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a problem. So anyway, so then the other part of it is too that like, it's not just big influencers. It's not just Mr. Beast. It's not just whoever. There are smaller creators and, like I said, nonprofits on those platforms making money. Like, I've made money myself off of TikToks and paid my bills with them. I am a broke asshole. I need that money. Other people need that money. And especially my point was the age of AI is aiming to replace humans as workers. There are going to be factories. There are going to be things that are made in the future that don't involve human work, and it's going to cut us out, and none of us are going to have jobs. So in the age of that happening, you should support the fact that people, humans, can make money from home. That's a good thing. So when that gets cut off, that's a problem.
Yeah.
There's so many layers to this being bad.
I mean, even if you take it down to, goes to an older conversation from a couple months ago that I was having with someone when I was at Gus's. Like, the example from Gus's was like local bands. You use things like TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
Exactly. And then you blow up. It's so important.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing happens as fast as when that shit hits online. And like, to not have that anymore, or to just have it like curated by like rich weirdos.
Right.
Not good.
Uber rich weirdos.
Yes, like stupidly rich, right? Like, and that's the thing too, like, that's why there's supposed to be no monopolies. There's supposed to be different owners so they can compete against each other. Now, almost every food brand now is owned by the same person. We have no options. There's no competing anything to keep prices down.
That's what I was kind of trying to say in the last episode, was my concern about when podcasts only become like platforms for rich people, and it's curated through the rich people who own the platforms. Then what happens to the individual podcasters like us who just like have to rely on however hard we can push through the billionaires who are doing their own podcast now? Like, it's crazy.
I know. I've seen some news about how they really like authenticity, and like smaller things are going to be very important, because as rich as you are, as big as your company is, you can't replicate the authenticity of smaller creators. So I know they are gonna, it could create a renaissance. And speaking of that, I was going to tell you, I don't know if you saw it yet, but I opened Netflix 2 days ago, and the splash page, the first fucking page when you open it, was Last Podcast on the Left.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah. So they got the deal, and they started small.
They did start small.
So that kind of stuff, I do get happy for people, but then it's like you said, like, it can't just be, hi, I'm rich. Now I have this opportunity, and you have to take everything that I say as fact, even though I suck.
Right. I don't know why Meghan Markle needs a multi-billion-dollar show where she shows me how to cook spaghetti.
I don't have a personal problem with her. I know. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know.
Her secret to spaghetti is that she puts half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes in it.
Haven't Italians been doing that for fucking centuries?
That's when I watched it. I was like, that's the... Because she kept saying, wait until you see my secret. Wait until you see my secret. And then the secret was half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes.
Listen, then the secret is literal seasoning. Whoa. Oh God. Yeah, it's rough out there, you guys. But we do care, and we're trying to fight the good fight. Anyway, while you were gone, I watched The Addams Family, possibly our favorite filmmakers of the moment or ever. They have a new movie called Mother of Flies on Shudder, and it came out on Friday, and it's the best.
Is it the best?
It is the best. They are the best. Everything they do is the best. Their second to last movie, third to last? I don't remember. But anyway, one of their movies, Hellbender, is one of my favorite horror movies of the last ever. Yeah. Last 10 years, last ever.
Bought the soundtrack. on vinyl.
Yeah, I have it too. And a shirt.
Yep.
Anyway, so they have a new movie called Mother of Flies. It dropped on Shudder, or I think you can rent it on VOD. But it's very, very witchy. The synopsis is the daughter in the story has a disease, and they go to see a witch in the woods to see about curing the disease. And it's awesome and creepy and dread. Like, that's the thing. That's their thing, is like dread mixed with beauty is all of their movies. And it's so good. It's a, like, even if you don't jive with the story, whatever. The visuals are so good. It looks like a poem, a painting, a music video, and an indie movie had a baby, and you're looking at it. And besides that, they do quite literally everything themselves. The acting, the directing, the writing, the score, all of it is made by the mom and the dad and the two daughters. Period. Yeah. That's it. They do all of it. They're the only crew. Like, you'll watch their movie and then the credits go by and they're like fucking 10 lines long, and then it ends because they right. did everything. They did everything. It's mind blowing. They're so fucking creative and cool. And even though they make horror movies, there's this through line of like family. They're like so connected, and all of their stories are very, I don't know, like heartwarming, but like creepy at the same time. They have the best gore, the soundtrack, everything. I can't say enough good things. Like, this movie is so good. Mother of Flies is so good. It's so beautiful. I'm obsessed with it.
I was just thinking now that you said that, and it's slightly a bummer to me, but I don't think that my entire family ever worked on any one thing together.
I know. I don't know how they do it. And they just keep getting better. Everyone keeps getting better.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how they're not in theaters. Like, listen, over the last couple years, there have been some whoppers in the theater, and I have to go watch it. And then they make these stunning fucking perfect movies, and it sucks. I don't understand. We've said in 18 different ways this episode that we don't understand the world, and that's another one. Because why aren't there beautiful, perfect movies in the theater? But I do think they're going that way. Honestly, after this one, like, you can tell the budget gets higher and higher every movie, and they get more eyeballs, and people love them and love everything that they do. It's got to be going that way. Like, one of their next movies will have to be in the theater. I hope they get like an A24 deal or a Neon deal or something crazy. Not that Shudder can't do that. Shudder's putting movies in the theater too. Maybe their next one will be in the theater. I hope so, because they deserve it. They deserve all the good things. It's perfect.
I meant to ask you this as part of the Michigan Movie Critics Society that you belong to, as a professional movie critic. Mm-hmm. Are they going to make you watch the Melania film?
Ew, no. Ew, no. No. We can see as many movies as possible, but there's some that we don't get to. Like, there are ones during the award season that I didn't get to. I watched almost every single one, but that's the good thing about the group, is like, someone will cover the territory. But no, I'm not watching or covering shit that I don't want to cover, because I don't have to, and nobody can make me. No, I saw some tweet today that it was released in Europe, and they did all this PR for it and all this advertising, and they sold literally one ticket.
Yeah.
The ticket sales are one ticket.
Yes.
So... whatever the fuck. And then the other thing that I saw this past week, unfortunately, the new Sam Raimi movie. Sam Raimi is very important to this area and to this state, and I was very excited about this movie. It's called Send Help, and it stars Rachel McAdams and this other guy that was very unlikable, and I hated it. I literally fucking hated it. And I never say that. I hated it. It was painful for me. It's so bad. It has the worst CGI. It has animal deaths in it. The story is bad. I don't understand what happened. And it's making me feel literally insane, because I keep seeing good reviews for it online. I'm like, what did y'all see that I didn't see?
Oh, no.
It's really bad. The synopsis, you guys, it's like, the point of the movie is Rachel McAdams is like this weird girl, weird lady that works at a company, and then her rich bosses are like douchebags, and then she does all their work and gets no respect, so any fucking way. So
I've seen this trailer.
Yes. So then they get on a plane. This is not a spoiler. It's the whole point of the movie. The plane crashes, and they're on a desert island, and she has to survive with her boss. And it's fucking miserable. I wanted to leave. And I drove 40 fucking minutes
in the snow
to see this stupid ass movie. I hated it. If it was straight to streaming, it would be bad. That's what I'm saying. That's why I got pissed off. I'm like, this stupid ass movie is in the theaters, and the Addams Family's beautiful, perfect movie, I have to watch it home. This is a nightmare. Anyway, last point. We've talked for too long. I just have to say one more surprising thing, because you guys will not believe it. Listen,
Uh-oh.
I think I'm friends now with my nemesis, movie critic guy. I think we're friends now.
No.
I swear I don't know what happened.
What happened?
I don't know what happened. Listen, you guys. I still don't.
Listen, me and the listeners are now invested in your 5-year hatred of this man.
I know. I told you guys I'm not feeling right now. I'm going fucking crazy.
This is giant news.
So maybe I'm friends with my enemies. I don't know what's happening. But I swear I have to go to these tiny ass critic screenings now, and where there's only like 5 of us in a room, so we have to talk. And he's actually so funny. I don't know, I can't explain it, but he's funny.
Have you told him that he's
No.
your arch? You gotta
No.
tell him. You gotta tell
No,
him.
I know I do have to tell him. We're not that good of friends yet.
If you become better friends, you gotta tell him you've been bitching about it for 5 years on your podcast.
I'm gonna tell you what sealed it for me. This is so fucking stupid. You guys are gonna laugh. Before the send help screening, it took so long for them to get it started, and it's just 5 of us sitting in the fucking dark that all just drove an hour to see this stupid ass movie. And we're sitting in complete silence. And I'm not even kidding, so loud. He goes, "Pineapple Sprite, you know that's a thing? Free will, am I right?" And so loud back, I go, "It's called whimsy, look it up." And everybody started laughing. And I'm like, I think I like him now.
What a turn. What a turn.
I know. I'm so upset. Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
That's all. I can't stop laughing.
That's all I got to anyway. We'll end on a big laugh. We're ending on the saguaro.
We did it. We didn't end on
We
something.
finally did it. We did it.
We didn't end on something depressing. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay.
That's all.
Oh, we love you.
Oh, we love you guys so much.
Take care.
Join the Patreon if you want to hang out and be our friend. It's Patreon. It's patreon.com/whatsupweirdo. It keeps the podcast going, even if we're insane in our heads. Okay.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, oh my God, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.